The USS Kitty Hawk arrived in Hong Kong waters early yesterday morning for the last time. Constructed at a cost of $265 million, the American carrier is the last conventionally powered flat top in the American Navy. 47 years later, and the flagship is set to be decommissioned this summer. Last November, however, right before Thanksgiving, the Kitty Hawk received word that its battle group would not be granted entry into Hong Kong, causing uproar, controversy and confusion. The US feels that this rejection was never truly explained in a consistent way by the Foreign Ministry in Beijing. However, the commander of Task Forces 70 and 75, Rear Admiral Richard B. Wren, pointed out yesterday that things have moved on since then.
Between any two big countries, there are always some little ripples, and this is a ripple. Is there any harbored ill will in this organization by me? Absolutely not. Okay? Heck, I got home 4 days early, back to see my family, and so did all these sailors. And I had to run from the weather, so it was pretty simple. So no, I think we're back status quo. Everybody's thrilled to be here, and there's no hard feeling, ill will at all. So we're a very forward-looking organization. I understand that the government probably had its reasons, and so be it. The important point is, as I've said many times already, is the fact that we have returned to Hong Kong to a very, very warm welcome.
Mr. Lin, an aircraft mechanic and one of the Chinese nationals working on board, was also glad to be back in familiar waters.
Yes, there's a place called home.
Other officers were sad that the Kitty Hawk's half-century of adventures were almost at an end.
Everything from President Kennedy spent the night on board here to obviously combat operations in Vietnam. We've done humanitarian missions. We picked up Vietnamese refugees when the Vietnamese were fleeing the country. We have done a lot of stuff over the years. So yeah, it's a big pride issue for me.
It's going to be very sad. I think I speak for a lot of folks that it's been very rewarding being on the Kitty Hawk, especially this last year. So you become a part of the ship just like any other ship that you're a crew member of. So it's going to be sad and very, very proud. Be very proud to have been serving on here.
For the South China Morning Post, this is James Moore.